Good morning, world. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. Just finishing up my morning chores. It's just a little bit after 7. I don't know, maybe 10 past. And the sun is just starting to come up over those trees. It's a little bit of a brightness right there. Oh, go away, mosquito. I don't bother you. Don't bother me. So, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope you've had a good week so far. And just thought I'd come bring you this way. And let's check on the chicken mamas. Everything's, like I said, I got my chores done, which is good. Oh, I think I just dropped my, yeah, I did drop it. Hey, these are really cool. This fell out of my pocket. See right there? It looks like a tennis or a badminton racket, but it's not. It's for swatting bugs. It's really great. So you just click on the little button, which is right there, and you'll hear a few zaps if the bugs did too bad when you're walking around. Kind of swing it around, you hear some zaps and get them off. But soon, hopefully, they'll be gone because I don't remember my summers being as buggy as they are this year. Whoops, sorry about moving around so much. Just trying to hold this mallet at the same time. So let's come over here a little bit. Just want to give an update on this particular coop. How it's working out for me and what I'm doing with it. So this is that movable coop that I bought last year when the chicks were very small. And if anybody was just figuring to put, chicks in it until they got to be bigger, and then, let them out with the rest of the flock, this works out fine. It's worked out really great for me because I have an area maybe 25 feet by 60 feet. So they have all this area that they can be in. They're not confined at the little house up there, little coop. So what they do is they sleep in it at night, but during the day, all day, they're outside. And that would be the same thing for the winter. Just sleep in it at night, and I'll have them out during the winter time. Usually what I do in the winter is I'll throw my bedding down from the goats onto the snow. I shovel it off, throw the bedding down so the little feet don't get cold, or not as cold as it would be just on the snow. I do have those pallets there, which makes a nice elevated level for me that I can sit on the pallets and work around in the coop. So if anybody was planning to use that coop just the coop alone and no outside area for the chickens to roam in, then you probably wouldn't want more than two hens in there, maximum. And then you have to really move the coop every day to be on fresh grass and things of that sort, And but if you get the coop and just make an outside area like I have, it really works out great. It really works out good for them. And then I also this year we have put up, as you know, the mesh on top. These mosquitoes are bugging me right now. The mesh on top to keep out predators. Now this is the third time I've had chickens, and this is the very first time I've ever had to screen them in. I've always had them roaming free, but we've noticed a lot of hawks and a few maybe golden eagles or buzzards, kind of, and they fly around. They look like buzzards, and owls too. They can pick off your flock. So we've seen them circling around the top of the flock, in the air they circle around. So we figured we're going to put the screen up because we don't want them getting our hens. So the screen works out really well. And the little canopy on top, I put that up there to give them some extra shade. They have a lot of shade right now. When the sun's high noon, it'll be some sun that's going to be beating on the ground, and very little shade until it moves off to about 2 o'clock. A couple hours of high sun, so they get underneath the canopy. So that's basically working really good, for myself, the setup that I have. But again, if you're going to just use it to keep your chickens confined in there, you wouldn't want more than 2 hens in there. And you'd want to move it every day so they could be on fresh grass and, clean it every day. Chickens like to be out and roam around, like you and I. We wouldn't want to be cooped up in our homes all the time and never get out. So, but it's very good, too, for raising little chicks and keeping them safe until they're old enough to get out. But my hens love it. In the wintertime, they're all up at that little top level. And I have 6 of them, and they're all huddled together. You'd think they'd be spread out, but nope, they like to huddle right together for warmth. So it's really doing good. So that's a little update on that. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.